Let's say you have submitted a paper to this conference and you're all excited about it, and then the decision comes back, you got rejected. How should you deal with it? I'm going to give you my version of how to deal with rejected papers. Stay with me. So after hours and days of relentless effort and sleepless nights, you finally managed to finalize your experiment, train your models, and you're all excited. You submitted your paper to this beautiful conference and you feel absolutely confident about your paper, right? And then you wait for a couple of months, if you're lucky, and then you get the reviews back and the final decision. You're all excited. You got your heartbeat, beating its way out of your chest, and you see the email in your inbox. The title goes, the decision of your whatever conference. So you open the email and then you read the first line as it goes, "Dear author, thank you very much for submitting to our conference. Unfortunately," and then you don't even bother reading the rest because you know what it's gonna say, you've been rejected. Now, underneath that email you see the reviews of the reviewers. Let us walk through the steps of my version of how you should deal with rejected papers. Number one, you need to take a deep breath, calm the hell down, okay? It's not the end of the world. And then, after you're relaxed, even try pouring a hot cup of coffee if you want to, okay? After you're all relaxed, then look at the reviews and start reading. Read them once. Okay? You probably go mad after reading some of the lines. You probably start cursing at the reviewers as to, like, what a stupid opinion is this? Haven't I explained this 10 times? You're asking for the contribution of my paper. Haven't I explained the contributions I've made in this paper, like, in 20 different spots of my paper? So all of these questions and all of these, sources of anger will just rush through your brain, okay? My point is, read them, okay? Step by step, one step at a time. Now, you've read all of the reviews, you're all angry. You might, give them a couple of shots as in, okay, yeah, maybe they made a couple of fair points, but usually there are an abundance of reviews or comments that would make you angry. So at this stage, you have read the entire email and now you just want to bite someone's head off, okay? That's fine. What I would suggest is at this point, let out your anger. Go do something different. Go for a walk. Just go relax. Trust me, it works. Okay? It's ridiculous how much it works. I'm going to tell you in a second why I'm insisting on distancing yourself from those reviews for just a short period of time so you let those comments sink in. Now you know the big picture as to what the status of your paper, your submission has been in that conference and as far as the reviewers are concerned. Now, whether you like it or not, I know it sounds tough, but those guys call the shots and that's the business you're in, okay? It's the business of submitting papers and being judged. Now you know the big picture, okay? You know why the paper was rejected. At least you think you know. You have an idea, okay? You had a fast read, let's say. Now that you're more calm and you have an idea, take a piece of paper and read the reviews more carefully. I want you to take note of each and every point that has resulted in your rejection. No matter how seemingly useless and ridiculous the point is, okay? Just write them down. Reviewer 1, these were the comments. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reviewer 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just do it, okay? Trust me. Now, when you do this, what you might realize, as I have realized in many of my rejected papers, is that there is most likely treasure even underneath some of the most irrelevant or ridiculous reviews and comments, okay? You can almost always get something out of it. Now, after you have all of the comments listed, you need to devise a plan to address those comments one by one, okay? So devise a plan with your own thought process. And then the next step is you need to share that plan with your supervisor or with your qualified colleagues, and then try to finalize your plan as to how you should address this to maximize the chances of your acceptance. Now, you might be given the chance to actually resubmit to this conference, or to the journal, or you might actually have to submit your work to some other conference or journal. So now that you have a plan of action vouched for by your supervisor and qualified people, Now it's time to take action. Apply them and resubmit or submit to some other venue. There we go. That's it. A painful process, but trust me, it works out. Now, some final thoughts for you guys. Number one, a good rejection is far better than a casual acceptance. Because if you're rejected for the right reasons, no matter how frustrating it is, trust me, it will make your paper much, much better. You will have a chance to actually submit to a much stronger, much more reputable venue. As a personal experience, at the moment of recording this video, I have a paper that's been rejected, I swear to God, 4 times, right? And I've been given a chance to resubmit the paper to the last venue that's been rejected from. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm working on it. Am I frustrated? I'm pissed off, okay? But am I gonna do it? Yes, I am. Is my paper now bulletproof? I swear to God it is. It is bulletproof. It will get accepted. It's only a matter of bouncing back. The other thought that I'd like to share with you is reading these reviews, good and bad, will make you become a better reviewer yourself. For example, how to give good reviews and how to avoid giving bad reviews. Finally, at the end of the day, some reviews will be absolutely ridiculous and useless. And that's the nature of the game. But remember, drawing the line between something that is actually useless and something that is absolutely precious, but seems to be useless just because we don't like it. It makes us angry. Drawing that line is very tricky. So you have to be patient and calm. And that is why I started my algorithm by relax, take a deep breath, with an open mind, go through the reviews. As someone who spent most of his life in academia, let me tell you something. Academia is a safe environment for you to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. So try to make all the mistakes you have as much as possible in writing a paper. And gets rejected, it will help you develop leather skin. It will make you a stronger person in terms of being able to deal with rejection. So that when you go out there and you get rejected in different tasks, trust me, you will not take it as hard as someone who's never been rejected. So I hope that this has been informative for you. I'm really curious to know what are your strategies to deal with rejected papers. So just let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if this video was helpful, like, share and subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Last but not least, you can follow me on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. The links are in the description below. Until next time, take care.